All right, I think I am just about ready to go here live. It is a Tuesday night. That means it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, my little play-along reaction video series here. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my Movie Trivia Schmoedown play-along reaction video series. I'm Jeff Malicki, and if you love movies as much as I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do movie reviews, trailer reaction videos, daily news shows, a couple times a week. The Movie Trivia Schmoedown play-along like we're doing here right now. All sorts of fun stuff on my channel. If you are not a member of my channel yet, go ahead and hit subscribe and then click that little bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. We've got a great match in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown tonight. Innergeekdom League. Mike the Killer Kalinowski versus Rachel the Crusher Cushing. I love Innergeekdom matches. I typically do really well in them. I get a little bit flustered with some Lord of the Rings and some Harry Potter stuff, but the rest of it I feel pretty confident in. This is actually going to be a good match, I think. It's one that Mike Kalinowski basically called out Rachel Cushing. I think it was on an episode of Inside Schmoedown on the Collider Facebook page, where he basically said, yeah, I want to go for the Innergeekdom belt. I want to face Rachel Cushing. And so now here we are. It's going to be a great match, I think. I think I'm going to give the slight edge to Rachel. I think Innergeekdom is definitely her forte. She does really well in it, more so than in general singles. I think Kalinowski is better suited for just singles or team. But we'll find out here. Enough of my jabbering on, whatever. Grab your whiteboards. It is time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Here we go.
Finally caught you.
What?
One-on-one.
What are you doing here, dude? I got bigger fish to fry.
What are you
How do you spell commissioner? Don't worry about it.
N-O-T.
Here's what's going to happen.
Space Y-O-U.
I don't know what you're doing here, because look, here's what's going on here. I got bigger fish to fry, okay? I got to oust this guy Harloff. He's a numbskull. I'm orchestrating a coup d'etat.
A what?
A coup d'etat.
How many times did you research that to figure out you knew what that meant?
Well, it's almost like menage a trois.
We all know what that is, but that's not our discussion here. Here's our discussion. Here's what's going to happen. Brienne is not going to face you.
Good. She's a loser. She lost.
I don't know if you've seen your own record. However, you're going to face someone else, and that's going to be me.
Ooh.
Why would I want to play you?
Because I'm going to beat you badder and worser, words that don't exist, but don't exist in your own vocabulary, than your mother and father should have. So accept the match against me, and this way we can get the internet community to shut up, and I can officially shut you up, and we can start to bring down you and the rest of the Kittens Club one by one.
We're taking your faction and running away with it. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. I only play in big events. Okay?
You don't think
you got to start winning a little bit to play a guy like me?
When have you won?
I have wins under my belt.
How long ago?
I have a faction that actually wins. You haven't won anything. I'll let you in on a little something here. One of your girls called me up at 3 in the morning the other night. She wanted to jump
You
ship.
wish, Tom.
I hung up the phone on her. 2 minutes later, I get another guy calls me. I took that call. And you know what that call is? You know what? You want to play me? Let's play an Innergeekdom match. You want to play that? Yeah, you want to play an Innergeekdom match?
Want to go Innergeekdom?
Yeah, you see my desk over here?
This is
full of geek-related material.
I don't know how you broke in this office, but nonetheless, you want an Innergeekdom match against me? A man who hosts a show where he talks about it. You want this?
Maybe me, maybe not me.
Yes, let's do it.
You know what? Yes. I can't. I have, like I said, bigger fish to fry. I need to make the Schmoedown great again. okay? This guy will play you in an Innergeekdom.
That's right, man. I am here. I'm tired of your smart mouth, Washington. I mean, you just go on and on and on. Twitter, Facebook. Talk.
With 0 wins.
And you know what? Someone told me you're like a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, that's the funniest thing that you could ever hope to beat me.
The joke
that is the joke.
Shop for
That's
the same coats.
Oh my God! Let me just tell you.
These are award-winning. These are award-winning coats.
Award-winning coats that are sung. People from Pakistan write me to tell me how stylish this coat is.
Same here.
Let me just tell you.
Any letters that are from Pakistan? What are you
They
talking?
speak English there. What are you talking about? But you would know that if you knew anything. I mean, do you know anything about the Innergeekdom category?
I know a lot.
I mean, I don't know. You're wearing like sports things. What is that? The Chiefs?
He's
On your,
the Blackhawks.
the
Chicago.
Blackhawks. Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Listen.
okay, sports. That's fine, man.
you're just.
The fact that you're not yelling is even more scary than anything because I know your
He
blood
doesn't
pressure's
need
like
to yell.
430 over
He
90.
doesn't
My
need to
blood
yell.
pressure.
The fact that you have on something you dug out of a garbage can clearly because that's like you.
Let me just tell you something. You know what you are?
This is from
You're just
Liberace's
one
closet.
cobblestone on my walk to Hector Navarro. One little cobblestone. I will crush you beneath my feet. I don't even know why.
Why do you think
I wouldn't even do it if
Why
this
are
gentleman
you
wouldn't ask.
yelling?
Because you are going down, my friend. You are going down.
Your eyes are
down.
bloodshot. What is wrong with you? Put your blood pressure down. Here's the thing. You got to get past me to get to Navarro. What's going to happen is you're not going to do that.
That's
I'm
gonna
going
happen.
to take you and that jacket, you and that rug, and Dagnito for commission. What is that? Where did you learn to write? How? Why is it? Dagnito for rehab.
Sounds better than for commissioner, that's for sure.
You guys have been
Little
asking for it.
fun
I've been
pre-game
asking
drama
for it,
there.
and I'm here to prove that I can stand with the big guys and girls.
Because Innergeekdom, that's mine. That belt is mine. I'm not saying that to be a heel, to be cocky. I know I can get that belt. I know it is within my grasp.
And I'm going to represent for heroes, for women in the league, and for movie trivia Schmoedown fans everywhere.
Killer's kind of had a reemergence, kind of like Ben Affleck's Batman and BVS. He started in a dark place, but at the end he saw the hope and the light. That's where I'm going.
All right. Let's get on with it.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff here with the Wild Man, Josh McCouga.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Dude, listen, this is something that's going to be pretty exciting. As we know, the Ultimate Schmoedown teams is right around the corner.
I know.
It is coming upon us. We still don't know who the hell you're going to team
That's
with.
true.
You're keeping that tight to the vest.
Yep.
But what we have right now is an Innergeekdom match. The Innergeekdom League has become very popular with the fans.
Yes.
And we have a lot of great competitors.
I'm shocked by how the Innergeekdom has really provided us with some new
I love
stars.
Innergeekdom.
Because we've got 2 of them today.
We have 2 big stars today, too. I mean, this could be, for all accounts, could be a title match because
Yeah.
they're so good at it. Both Mike, the Killer Kalinowski, and Rachel, the Crusher Cushing. Both are big fan favorites, and I've said this, I haven't seen this rise in popularity since the days of the Wild Man, Josh McCouga.
Yes.
But the 2 of these guys are very, very popular with the fans. They respect the game, they respect each other, but they both really want that Innergeekdom belt.
And you couldn't pick 2 inappropriate nicknames for 2 lovely people. Killer, unlike Kalinowski. Crusher, Cushing couldn't crush a small ant with her shoe.
Well, she usually does crush stuff when she comes out. Tomatoes was her last victim at the Collider Collision, but who knows what's going to happen now. Now, you have the Nerds Watches where Rachel Cushing represents, and obviously the League that Mike Kalinowski represents. We're going to hear from both of them right now.
How does it feel to be back in the Innergeekdom? I tell you, this is where I belong. I had such a great time, such great competitors, the love of everyone that I got from that match to be where I am in this round. I'm ready to go back. This is the Innergeekdom. This is where I shine.
You know, I have got so much going on with the Schmoedown. Ken and I, the Nerds Watch, are going to be in the Ultimate Schmoedown Teams division. I'm coming
Yeah, they
back
are.
for the Singles division. But today, Today is about the Innergeekdom. It's my first one-on-one match. I'm going against the killer, but I'm feeling confident.
I think she is the true hero of this entire Innergeekdom League. She had a very similar rise to our. Both of our 5-ways in the Innergeekdom were incredibly similar. We dominated up until that final round, and we lost it. That game was mine to lose, and I blew it. I blew it. I know so much DC knowledge that it came out of nowhere. Didn't even enter my mind first. I went right for that word, and it caught me up. It got me.
So my strategy today is stick with Mike in that first round, and then that wheel, you know I'm gunning for Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, but I might surprise you in some other categories too. I expect to have a lead going into round 3, and then I'm going to put the nail in the coffin and win this match.
Rachel, I got to say one final thing to you. You and I, we're the good guys in this league. We both represent hope and justice, but you know what? I represent the league.
Hey Mike, Batman, I know you're a hero, dude. I respect you, but this is my match. This is my first step getting to Hector, getting to that championship match, and I'm just afraid I've got to go through you.
Rachel, we like you a lot, but there can only be one Innergeekdom champion, and you're looking at him right here. Sorry, honey.
I mean, Rachel, everyone knows how great you are. You are brilliant. You are beautiful. You might take the entire thing if it wasn't for Mike Kalinowski. And we are united, and the league is here.
All in.
Right,
No big surprise. A lot of respect here from both competitors but Mike said it, as you see Roxy and Johnny LaQuasto come out with them. They want the Innergeekdom Championship in the league.
Well, listen, they have a special thing that they do with the DC show, and they have this little family vibe and everything. And obviously they want the title. Obviously they have a passion for it. Johnny LaQuasto's the biggest hype man since Keegan-Michael Key was hyping for Barack Obama. Okay, they know hype. But Kalinowski is the one that has to come out here and hit the baseball. And the last time he performed, he did pretty well.
Pudding's going to haunt him.
Pudding is going to haunt him forever.
Yeah.
He will never eat a snack back again.
Well, we're going to see what's going to happen with the two of them, and a little special announcement for you guys. And I told the competitors right before, and they did not like me for it, but I don't care. There's going to be 2, maybe even 3 new categories today in the world of the Innergeekdom. So
you're a dirty man. You're a dirty man.
You might have studied all the movies, but you didn't study these particular ones. So let's see what the knowledge is. But with that being said, let's go over the tail of the tape. There you see Mike, the killer.
What are the new categories?
His strengths are DC movies, Marvel movies, and Star Wars. And then you got the Crusher, Rachel, Cushing, Lord of the Rings, classics, although classics not on the Innergeekdom, so we'll see how she does there. And, of course, Harry Potter, a big strength for the Crusher.
I think you forgot Mike Kalinowski's other strength, which is large tubs full of man costumes.
He certainly does have a lot of those costumes. I think that he might be wearing something today.
I'm sure he is.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm ready.
it's time for
the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the Innergeekdom division. Introducing
first.
Representing the Nerds Watch with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat, she is Rachel, the Crusher, Cushing.
Wow.
That's not Rachel.
Ken.
That's Ken. Oh, giving the nice shot of the Nerds Watch here, and then what's happening? It's rustling. Ken is opening the curtain and elaborate entrance. Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Oh no! It's a Lord of the Rings entrance for the Crusher.
Where does one find a road like that? That is, she's got her own fan.
Dedication. The dedication.
Wow.
That's the win, Josh. That's not the fan.
Dramatic. Drama.
A little Kate Blanchett there. I love it.
I'm scared, Christian. I'm legitimately scared. She memorized the thing either this morning or 2 years ago.
That is awesome.
Very impressive. That's, I mean, look,
there were entrances and then there were entrances, and that was something.
The Crusher has
that
been
was a
a
hell of
lot
an
of time
entrance
here
right
to
there.
try to be the Rookie of the Year, not only in straight up competing,
Yeah.
whether it's in the singles, the Innergeekdom teams, and now entrances. 6 degrees better look out. Because look at that entrance here. That was
she is the nicest, intimidating person I've ever met in my life.
It's very true.
Yeah.
And her opponent, representing the league, with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat, he is
They're both
Mike
0-1. That's interesting.
the Killer Kalinowski. Wait a minute.
Coming out his cap.
That's not bad, man. Wonder
What's-
Woman crossover here between DC and Marvel.
You've got the trainer from Mike Tyson's Punch Out and Wonder Woman.
Look how classy he is. Look how classy the killer taking care of.
See, he's not a killer. He's the carer.
He is.
Mike the Carer Kalinowski.
He has switched. Look at those pearly whites.
Unbelievable.
The guy
really does look like Captain America's cousin, not so Captain America.
The guy has really become something big here in the league, as has the Crusher.
How big of a tub do you have to get to fit that whole
It's a man
costume in?
tub.
It is a man tub.
All right,
Yeah.
so a little something for you guys to know. There are going to be 3 big Inner Geekdom matches. So one of those matches is this match right here, Kalinowski versus Cushing. Then Coy Jandrew will be facing Jason Inman. And Robert Meyer Burnett will be going up against Jay Washington. And those 3 matches, the winners of those matches will have a triple threat match. And the winner of that match will face Hector Navarro in the Schmoedown Spectacular in December.
Awesome.
Burnett is here. I heard Burnett say that at Comic-Con that the only person he fears most is himself, which by the sound of his voice is louder than just about anybody else. If he fought himself, I'd be okay with
Yeah. All right, so here we go, guys. 3 rounds. Here's how the first round works. The competitors will get 12 questions. 12 questions, 12 categories
12
here
questions.
in the world of Inner Geekdom, worth 1 point apiece. You have to write your answer.
Write
Show it
the
to the
answer.
camera, please. Don't show it to the judges. Don't show it to the crowd. Show it to the camera and say it at the same time. You have the JTE rule, meaning you can ask for 3 repeats in the course of the match. Also, challenge. Do not forget your challenge rule. If you do not think a particular question was worded right, if you think that there was maybe an answer that was incorrect, that was called correct, challenge it. There will be a 3rd judge that comes out with Makuga and myself. We will debate it, and if your challenge is won, you keep your challenge. If you lose it, you will lose your challenge. All right, Killer, are you ready?
I am ready.
Rachel, are you ready?
Ready?
I'm
Then
ready.
let's get ready
Let's
to
get ready to Schmoedown!
I am very excited. This is a championship type
Here we
round.
go, round
Great
1.
match. There are signs in the crowd.
There are signs in the
Unbelievable.
crowd. I've got a crush on the Crusher. I like that. Okay, here we go, guys. In the first category, in the realm of Star Wars, in the
All right,
prequels,
Star Wars.
we learn that Obi-Wan hates what? What's that grouchy old coot hate?
Yes. Always a fan of his beard, though. Always, yeah, great beard.
Can't wait to see that beard again in the spin-off.
Oh.
5, 4, don't you boo me. 3, 2,
Fasters?
1, pens down. Mike,
No guess.
nothing.
Oh,
Rachel.
wow.
Flying?
That is
That is
correct. For 1
correct.
point.
Oh.
Rachel Cushing, the last
tell
second,
you what.
pulls it out. Yeah.
Cushing does not mess around.
No, she had to struggle with it for a second, but she found it. She
got it.
All right, what's the next
Coming
one?
up, second question in the
I
category
was too hung
of
up on
Marvel.
Anakin.
Why is
hitting sand.
Deadpool's suit red?
Besides having great taste.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Not
it's
got
the
nothing.
color of Valentine's Day.
Close. All right. 5, 4, 3,
To hide the
2,
blood.
1. Pens down. Rachel.
To hide the blood.
That's correct. Mike.
Because of the blood?
It was
on the blood.
It was on the blood. I don't think we can
I-
take it was on the blood. It was,
Oh.
do you want to challenge that?
Uh,
Because it was on the blood.
I was saying when I wrote it was bled on. I'll challenge that because it was
All right,
bled
it was
on.
bled on. It was bled on. Not, it was on the blood. It was bled on. It says that. It does say it
That's
was
what
bled
I
on.
wrote.
We'll
It
do
was bled
first
on.
challenge.
I challenge.
okay. I could go either way with that.
All right. So,
Can I do this one?
yeah, sure. Well, let me just say that we've reviewed the challenge. of
We've
course.
reviewed the
We've
challenge.
Another
Upon further review,
yes.
the judges have decided Kalinowski gets the point.
Kalinowski will get the point.
That's
Judges
fair.
conferred. Mike will get
That's
the point
fair.
there, and he keeps his challenge. All right, so here we go. Next question in the category of DC movies. Puddin'. No, I'm just kidding.
My favorite flavor of pudding.
Sorry, Mike. Had to do it. Who played Superman in Superman Returns? Ooh. He looked at that question like it was insulting that we asked.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Superman Returns. Big fan of Batman Returns.
Just a little dull.
Brandon Routh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike.
Brandon Routh.
That's correct. Rachel.
Brandon Routh.
That's
All right,
correct. All right, there you
2
go.
for 2 there.
3-2.
Man,
Where'd
like we thought.
The crowd just left.
Yeah.
The whole crowd just left.
There's one. Inman is back there just politely clapping because he feels bad.
And Ben Bateman is texting. All right,
Yes,
so that's good. All right, here we go.
Good. He's not allowed to clap in a suit. In the question number 4 in the category of Back to the Future. In Back to the Future 2, what baseball team wins the World Series in 2015?
Now that
seems like the crowd does not like the
Cubs
question, but I
against
don't
Miami.
Back to the Future, one of the new categories in the Innergeekdom.
care.
5.
I agree.
Ooh,
4.
that's one of the categories.
3,
Awesome.
2, 1. Kalinowski.
Cubs?
That's correct.
Correct.
Rachel.
Chicago Cubs.
There you go. All right.
Here we go. 4-3.
All right, here we go. Next category, in the category of Star Trek. Who played Carol Marcus in Star Trek Into Darkness, a.k.a. Robert Meyer Burnett's favorite of the series?
Yes. Also, my favorite thing to not do, go into darkness. Not a big
That's
fan
true.
of the dark.
You're scared of everything.
Yes.
5, 4.
This
3,
is wrong.
2, 1. Rachel.
But
Alice Eve?
Correct. Mike.
I had Sophia Boutella, but I knew that was wrong.
Eve Alice.
Can't take that. Can't take Eve out.
Wait, hold on. Did you put a comma after Eve?
No, I did not.
Can't take that, Yoda.
Oh.
Yoda, we cannot take that.
It
All right,
is. It's 5-3. Cushing still
in the lead there. Mike Kalinowski making a couple
but
of
also
crucial
flawless.
mistakes.
But also flawless.
She has been, yeah. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Question number 6. In Lord of the Rings, if Rachel gets this incorrect, she is kicked out of the Schmoedown. What form did the water take that swept away the Black Riders in Fellowship of the Ring? I like rings. Not a big fan of fellows, though.
You don't like the ring.
Yeah, I don't like
Horses?
Yeah, The Ring is a terrible movie.
5. No, it's not. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike Kalinowski.
Horses?
Correct. Rachel.
Galloping horses.
That
There you
is
go.
correct.
Throwing in the galloping.
I was going to
showing
say,
it,
she's
yeah.
all about specifics. Chicago Cubs, galloping horses. Don't mess around with the Crusher.
All right, in the category of the MCU, what is the name of Doctor Strange's cloak?
Oh,
I like
crap.
capes. Not a big cloak guy.
What's your cape's name?
Cape? Harold.
Harold.
Harold the cloak.
I think it's Ramus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice homage.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
I
down.
don't know. I'm just
Rachel.
about Mike.
Cloak of levitation?
That's correct. Mike.
Cloak of levitation.
Oh.
All right, so
done,
there you
it
go.
is.
Cushing and Kalinowski now.
I lied to you about my cloak's name. It's Al Cloaker.
I'm having an off
I
day
like the
today.
first one.
Okay.
I like the
In
first one.
all
right,
aspects
next.
of my life.
In Harry Potter, what was the name
Harry
of the
Potter.
Defense Against the Dark Arts professor in Half-Blood Prince?
That was a very strange accent.
It was my Harry Potter accent. Thank you, sir. I'm in the House Slytherin.
You guys can boo.
You can
5,
boo me. It's
4,
fine.
3.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, you can.
In the category of Harry Potter,
Oh, good lord.
what was the name of the Defense Against the Dark Arts professor in The Half-Blood Prince?
5, 4,
This is wrong, but I had to put something
2,
moody.
1. Mike Kalinowski.
Dolores Umbridge?
That's incorrect. Rachel.
Snape.
That is
That
correct.
is correct.
That is correct. So Cushing's
Still
starting to take-
undefeated.
He has
Still
not missed.
undefeated.
Not missed yet. All right, here we go. Category of the DC EU.
Told you I'm off
At
tonight,
the
man.
end of BVS, where does Batman tell Lex Luthor that he's going to be transferred to? All right. So
Not Omaha, Nebraska, where my dad was transferred my second in
Arkham
second grade.
Asylum.
you just took out one of the potential answers, so thanks for doing
you're
that.
welcome.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike Kalinowski.
Arkham Asylum.
That's correct. Rachel.
Arkham.
She got it. She got it. She is still perfect.
Last second.
Still perfect here.
Wow.
New category coming up here.
Holy moly.
What do you got?
In my favorite trilogy of all time, Indiana Jones.
I like how you cut the fourth one.
Yes, it's a trilogy. What is the first name of Kate Capshaw's character in Temple of Doom? Huge fan of Temple of Doom.
Yep.
Love it.
I love it. It's
I think
good.
it's
You know, it's a prequel.
it is a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
It wasn't Marion. Marion was
3,
the other one.
2, 1. Pens down and Rachel.
Willie?
That's
Willie is correct.
Wow. Correct. That's correct.
Oh.
And Mike,
Willie.
That's correct.
Well done.
Rachel had the
Keller,
spelling off, but we're
Crusher.
gonna
Yeah,
give it
it's
to her.
fine.
Okay, that's okay.
This is not Final Jeopardy.
It's okay. We'll
fine.
give it to you. The spelling was off. It's IE.
We don't count spelling.
I didn't.
I am
count it.
off
I didn't
tonight.
count it.
Did you just say we know count spelling? And I appreciate that.
All right, here we go. 2 more categories here, and
go.
Rachel Cushing flirting with a perfect round. James Bond is your next category. James Bond is your next category. And
You're allowed to be a geek and like James Bond.
James
I could
Bond.
turn heel over this bullshit.
James Bond.
Finally!
You could never.
Who played M in the Pierce Brosnan Bond films?
Oh, what was
I'm a
his
big fan of
name?
the Pierce Brosnan scene that included Run by Fruiting.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was a song at
what-
first. And then I realized it was down.
Yes.
5,
was that
4, 3, 2, 1. Mike Kalinowski.
Dame Judi
that-
Dench.
That's correct. Rachel.
Oh,
Ray Fiennes.
All right, so Rachel misses.
Wow,
Rachel
Rachel's
missed.
first miss.
I
She
am
is
way
red
off
with
tonight.
anger, even
Yes.
though she is Calandria, the white
Yes,
princess.
she does
queen.
not like that we.
I've not been having a good
No.
day,
Here we
and this
go.
just reinforces it.
All right, next category in the category of one more.
The Hobbit.
This is brand new. This is
This is
The
a
Hobbit.
brand new category,
The
The
Hobbit.
Hobbit.
Another category in The
One
Hobbit.
of the greatest prequel trilogies that nobody likes. In The Hobbit, Gandalf suggests to Thorin that Bilbo should be hired as the company's what?
What? I like the way you threw that in there. What?
What?
A who?
Yeah. it's
When,
a,
maybe?
It's a W-H what
Burglar.
sound.
All right.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel.
Burglar.
That is correct. Mike. Nothing.
Cook.
All right. So Rachel Cushing, even though she didn't like some of the new categories,
Wow.
crushed the other ones.
Hobbit.
Well done, Christian.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well done.
11-8 here. 3 points. Not devastating, Eric Kalinowski.
It's a hell of a first round.
Absolutely can. All right,
I
here
think
we
I've
go
only
now.
got 6.
Listen, you know what is crazy, and I will say this again in the fantasy update. The Innergeekdom just provides fantasy points.
It
for
really
people.
does.
It really does.
All right, so
I
here
think
we
I've
go.
only got
Round
6.
number 2.
I'll
We're gonna
recount
work
that
like
before I
this.
upload to
The contestants
Facebook,
are gonna spin
but I
the
believe
wheel.
I
If it lands on
only
something
betting
they don't like, they
500
can spin
today
again, unless, of
with
course, it lands on
6 out of
opponent's
12
choice.
and a
Then
couple
each
of
question worth
stupid
2
misses.
points apiece, 5 questions. Unless you go to multiple choice, then it's worth 1. You can steal from your opponent in this round.
God, that was awful.
15 seconds to answer the question. Rachel, you are up 11-8. Would you like to go first or second?
I'm going first.
Going
Man,
first. All right.
He is giving you
Go
the
ahead.
stink eye.
Yeah, well,
James Bond killer.
This is
welcome to
gonna
my
prove
job.
interesting.
Welcome
All right,
to
here we
it.
go. And
Here she
there's-
goes. That's a good spin. It's a hell of a spin right
Spin
there.
is
Not
in.
happy with me, but
Crusher is
she
crushing
Come on,
that spin
Rachel.
right now. What's it coming?
And
Trek.
Star Trek.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Star
She
Trek?
seems a little weary of the trek.
Does she go with it? What kind? We haven't seen the knowledge of Star
Yeah, I
Trek
know.
from Rachel yet.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah,
clearly
you'd
a
like me
fan.
to, wouldn't you?
What's
The
gonna
guy
happen?
sleeps with Star Trek sheets and a cardboard cutout of Spock.
I need an
there.
answer in 5, or you're gonna have to keep the category 4.
I'm gonna go again.
She's
Spinning
spinning.
again.
She's
Yeah.
spinning. It took a while to think. That's
There
a
it is.
neat
Whoa!
Applebee's. She
Almost
almost broke the wheel.
Good
Well,
spin.
She is
Almost
determined.
broke the wheel.
Determined.
Keep
Oh,
going.
might have been good.
Oh.
Marvel movies. All
Marvel
right,
movies, okay.
She seems okay with it. She
All right, here we
seems
go.
Fair enough.
okay
So
with it.
Marvel movies here. Marvel movies. All right, Rachel. Here we go. Category of Marvel. Marvel. In X-Men First Class, what is the name of Sebastian Shaw's secret society?
The Hellfire Club.
That is correct.
Well done. Without
I had
even
no idea.
blinking.
That is right. All right.
Wow.
Next question. Who played Stick in 2005's Elektra?
Never saw it, so I have no idea.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, David Carradine, B, Bill Paxton, C, Terrence Stamp, D, Michael Biehn?
I'll say
Michael
C.
Biehn?
Terrence Stamp is correct for 1
Well
point.
done.
All right.
Wow.
Next question. In
much
Spider-Man
money
2,
to knowledge.
Dr. Otto Octavius is an expert in what field?
Multiple choice.
Is it
Yeah.
A, nanotechnology, B, fusion, C, gene splicing,
Fusion.
D, neurology?
Fusion.
Correct for 1
Wow,
more
there
point.
she is again.
All right, Rachel
Single
Cushing.
point. Two more questions.
2 more
here,
questions
Christian.
here for the Crusher. Who played Mafia boss Howard Saint in 2004's The Punisher?
Oh.
Multiple choice.
Ooh.
A, Will Patton, B, Ben Foster, C, Bill Paxton, D, John Travolta?
I don't remember. Crap.
A.
I think
Incorrect. Mike for the steal.
Bill Paxton.
And it was who plays Howard Saint?
Who plays Howard Saint?
Correct.
Travolta.
That's correct for 1
Wow,
point. Mike
steal
Kalinowski with a
one.
big steal there.
That could be a big steal
It
there.
is.
That's
All right,
that James Bond
Final
point.
question here for Rachel. In Logan, what is the name of the place that Laura is trying to get to?
Eden.
For 2 points
Well
to crush.
done.
Rachel now taking an 8-point lead over the killer. Mike, you're up. Give it a good spin.
All right, Winter Soldier. Put it. I mean, Captain America. There you go. Put it in there.
There it is.
That's a hell of a spin.
I am
right
not having
there.
a good night today.
It's a Captain America.
After not having a good
the
day
truth serum
today,
for the wheel to be
period,
nice to
so.
He's looking for the wheel to be nice.
Oh, he was close there.
Oh,
And
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. He's going to spin away from that as fast as he
Does he
can.
take it?
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Is he going to get pressured? What's he
Do not
going to
listen
do?
to the crowd.
Come
What
on.
is he
Gonna
screaming
do?
things at you like
No.
He's
He's not going to mess around with that.
Good.
Not going to mess around with Lord of the Rings.
That's a good
Fair enough.
defensive
That's a
offensive
smart
play.
move to spin away
really,
from Lord of the
really
Rings.
well done. He's away from it now.
He's coming back around. He's got it out of the.
Get it out.
Scores and
just
soundtracks.
Star Wars.
Oh,
He's going to get
no.
scores and soundtracks.
Oh, this is tough.
Oh,
That's
no.
tough. This is tough.
That's tough.
All right, Mr. Killer, Mr. Kalinowski, are you ready?
I'm ready.
In scores and soundtracks, what song does Baby Groot dance to during the mid-credit scene of Guardians of the
Oh,
Galaxy?
I Want You Back. Jackson 5.
Multiple choice.
We're going multiple choice. Is it A, Ain't No Mountain High Enough? B, ABC? C, I Want You Back? D, Ain't Too Proud
I
of
Want
That?
You Back.
5.
ABC.
Incorrect.
I want you back.
Wow.
1 point for the Crusher.
Crusher.
All right.
All right.
That would have
here
been
we go,
2 points
Killer.
for me.
Who composed the score for X-Men First Class?
I do know it, but
4.
multiple
I
choice.
Don't know.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Henry Jackman? B, John Ottman? C, Michael Kamen? D, John Powell?
A.
Jackman.
Correct
for
a
1 point. Gets
Give
him
it
out of
to
the
him.
knockout territory.
That is true. Down 18-10. He needs to make a run here, Christian. 3, what song does Kirk and crew use to jam and disorient the swarm ships in Star Trek Beyond?
Multiple choice.
Wow.
I know-
Okay.
I know it, but I can't.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Is it A, Gratitude? Is it B, Novocaine? C,
Sabotage.
Stranglehold? Or is it D, Sabotage?
Sabotage.
That is
1
correct. for
point.
a
All right.
point.
Fighting out of it. Fighting
Right
out
now,
of
he's
it.
got 2 more questions here, Christian. Still down 18-11.
Scores and soundtracks is a tough one.
Scores and soundtrack is tough for
Looking
just
good
about
for Rachel.
everybody.
Not
Who,
me.
All right, take it easy. Who composed the score for Watchmen? Watchmen.
Howard Shore.
I gotta make some points. So, Tyler Bates.
That is correct.
Oh my!
Nice pull.
Wow.
That was big by
He rose
Kalinowski.
beyond my seat like a strong fart right there. That was fantastic.
Wow.
What Prince song played while Joker danced
Oh,
around the museum in 1989's Batman? Starring Michael Keaton.
Bat Dance.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
No, it's
Oh, hey,
Rachel?
I don't know the name of it.
it's bad something.
The answer.
The answer, Party Man.
Party Man is the answer.
Party Man.
Party Man. That's correct. Party Man. Party Man. You can challenge it if you like.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
All right.
He doesn't feel
All right.
comfortable.
So at the end
I
of
need
round
a multiple
number
choice
2,
on that. I
it
would've
was a
gotten
nice
it.
maneuver there by Kalinowski, trying to get 3 points behind. Now he's 5 points behind, going into round number 3. All right. It works like this. Round number 3, the competitors are going to choose 3 numbers between 1 and 18. First one's worth 2 points. Second one worth 3 points. Third one is worth 5 points. Rachel, you are in the lead here. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 18.
2, 7, and 8.
2, 7, and 8. Mike Kalinowski.
5, 14, and 17.
5, 14, and 17 from Mike Kalinowski. Mike's trying to avoid the TKO
Kalinowski's
here,
up first.
starting with his 2-pointer at number 5. Mike, you have a 2-pointer here in the world of Star Trek. Star Trek. Where is Spock rescued from in the opening scene of Star Trek Into Darkness?
A volcano.
That's correct.
Well
All right,
done.
2 points
Well
now
done,
to
too.
tie the game and put it back to Rachel Cushing. Your next category is a category number 14. You chose 14, and that is the DCEU.
Oh my goodness.
DCEU.
He's wearing a Captain America
This could be huge for him.
It's going to me, right?
This is going to you. It's going to you to tie the game here. What was the name of Zod's right-hand woman in Man of Steel?
God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's not her name.
Is he blinking?
5.
Oh, this would be a huge miss.
4, 3.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Wow.
Absolutely.
JT, okay.
All right.
JT,
what
you
was
roll.
the name
Good
of
call.
Zod's right-hand woman in Man of Steel?
Feora.
Correct.
Wow.
He ties the game.
Wow.
He took it. Game time.
Wow.
By Kalinowski. Calm down.
Great
tied
use
it,
of the
sending it
JTE
back
rule right
to
there.
Rachel, who now has to answer her 2-pointer in order to send it back to Mike. 2-pointer here. All right.
You picked category number 2, Rachel, and that is the category of heroes. Who played Abigail Whistler in Blade Trinity?
Jessica Biel?
That is
2
correct.
points to the
2
killer.
points.
I mean,
Give it
sorry.
to her.
2 points for
the
Rachel.
crusher, for the crush.
All right, so now Mike Kalinowski is forced to answer his 5-pointer. If he does, Rachel will have 2 opportunities
Man, this
here.
is tough.
All right, so here for Mike Kalinowski, for 17,
No.
you chose scores and soundtracks.
Oh!
All right, here you go. Here you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Hey, man, how many JT rules do I have left, too?
You have 2 left. Yeah. All right, here we
Use
go.
them
Your
both
final
if you need
question
to.
in order to throw it back to the crusher. What song plays over the opening credits?
Just
of
call
Dead-
me Angel of the Morning.
Seems to be a common answer.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to know it. He doesn't seem real excited about it.
5,
Whoa.
4, 3.
Repeat the question, please.
What song plays over the opening credits of Deadpool?
This could be huge.
Coach.
5.
He's got one more.
Somewhere over the rainbow?
And your winner!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
the Crusher, Cushing!
That was a good game.
Was Angel of the Morning. Angel of the Morning, the Crusher takes it in a nail biter. Scores and soundtracks is
Wow.
now Kalinowski's pudding.
It's his pudding.
Yeah.
He put the musical notes in there in the key of pudding.
Clearly bummed there. Kalinowski just couldn't get the categories going his
Yeah.
way. The ones that he knew, he knew well.
Correct.
But he just
Oh,
got
he
hit by
did
that
well in
scores and
everything except
soundtracks,
for
took him
scores
out.
and soundtracks,
She
both
had that,
in
medal
round
on
2
with
and
the
then
Winter Soldier.
final
Right,
question.
punched him right in the
Wow.
chest.
All right, so now we're going to go back to Emma Fife, who's talking to both Mike Kalinowski and Rachel Cushing.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with Rachel
Way to
Cushing,
go,
your
Rachel, though.
Innergeekdom winner for today. She has finally done it. Rachel, how are you feeling right now?
I feel redeemed. There were no buzzers. Jeremy couldn't catch me off of any of that. This was pure knowledge, and I kicked ass.
You totally did kick ass, girl. I am so freaking proud of you. Now, obviously, going forward, the Innergeekdom has become such a huge part of the Schmoedown League here, but like, you're the total package, girl. You're a triple threat. You're in teams. You're going to be competing in singles. What are you feeling most confident about going forward? Do you feel like Innergeekdom is like where you're really going to shine?
This is my home. These are my categories,
Yeah.
except, of course, fucking James Bond. I'm going to get Christian for
I
that.
was going to ask you, how you feeling about those new
Not
categories?
happy about that. I've got some catching up to do. However, the rest of the categories, that's my wheelhouse. That's where I'm comfortable. But I love playing with teams. With Ken, the Ultimate Schmoedown, we're going to be there. And yeah, I'm going to stake a claim in singles too.
I think that you're going to stake a very noteworthy claim in singles. That's my prediction for the future. Now, for the future of Innergeekdom, obviously we're going to be having a big triple threat match coming up that you have gotten yourself a seat in. Who would you like to see be the other two contenders there?
Well, Jason Inman, definitely. We had a real knockdown, drag-out fight in our match. He got a little unlucky with Lord of the Rings, but I know he's a good player. And I'm curious to see what Jay Washington does. He's been wanting to get in the ring, so I'm excited for him to step in and
That would be
show us what he's
interesting.
got.
That's absolutely true. So, oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Look who's back on suspension here. Let me tell you something here.
You locked me in a closet.
I didn't do that. That's hearsay.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, on video.
2 names. But you forgot to mention the best player in this whole thing. I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Well, we're going to bring him out.
Yeah, let me just
just tell you. Let me just tell you. Yeah, you did. You did forget. You can sit at home and you can polish your Palantir all you want. You think you're going to see everything. You think you're going to know everything. Look, admittedly, a fine showing today. I have to admit that. But let me just tell you something, Rachel. You're a very attractive girl. We're both editors, and you want to be one of those geek girls that's taken over the whole genre. That's fine. That's good. But you know what? I'm going to come stomp on your ass. You're going to get crushed under my boot. And you know what's going to happen? Once you're gone, tomorrow, Navarro!
Okay, all right, get out of here. That's so freaking disrespectful. Her nickname is actually the Crusher.
I do not like Robert Meyer Brunette's turn to heel.
Her nickname's gonna be the
No, goodbye. Get out of here. God, I am so tired of old white men. Jeez. I'm sorry about that, Rachel. You are the star of this whole damn league. You're a big contender to be Rookie of the Year this year for everything, and I want to apologize. I'm very sorry that happened to you.
It's totally fine. It's a bunch of hot air. It's him being Robert Meyer Burnett. I will crush him. He will learn the definition of crushing. I'm not worried about it.
If he even makes it into the triple threat to begin with, which he still hasn't officially done so yet. Well, thank you so much, Rachel. Congratulations. I hope to see you continue to do amazing things here all across the board in the Schmoedown. And we will be right back with today's not so fortunate, but still very lovely loser, Mike Kalinowski. And we are back with an understandably disappointed Mike Kalinowski.
To put it lightly,
Yeah,
Listen, man, it was a great match, and you had a tough run there. Scores and soundtracks. That's
Yeah, since my the five-way, there was the movies I studied, and I did well with those. I had a couple that I surprised myself on. The surprising categories that I love: Bond, finally, and the Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, Hobbit. Okay, less we say about that, the better. But
I don't think anybody's really seen those movies.
I would have
soundtracks.
I would have considered the Hobbit part of the Lord of the
I
Rings
know my
category,
scores, the
but
soundtracks they give me,
no,
so
it is interesting that they split that up.
I gotta study up.
But I mean, really impressive showing overall, though. I mean, you've proven once again that you're a very strong competitor, particularly within the Innergeekdom League.
I think that you guys now can see I'm going to take it to the end every single time. You know, just like Steve Rogers, you knock me down, I get back up, I can do this all day.
I want to know what other costumes you have in your tubs full of man costumes.
My man tubs, I have many more man tubs full of costumes, so hopefully you'll get a chance to see them next time.
I definitely look forward to seeing you continuing to compete here. Now, how is the league feeling about Mike Kalinowski today?
We're so proud of him. There was nothing he could have done in this fight. There was nothing, you know, when you get those spins, you get those
the questions that he knew in the categories that he knew,
so
he did fantastic.
You did the best that you could, and I'm really proud of you.
Unfortunately, scores and soundtracks killed
Metropolis
him.
has been hit, Gotham City has been damaged, but that's what the league does. We will regroup behind our hero, Mike Kalinowski. He will crush everybody.
Well, I don't think there's anyone that would argue that Mike is not a...
Just call me Angel in the morning, baby. Just touch my cheek before you leave, baby.
Oh, man, that was so great. That was a great match, Mike. It was. It was so nice to watch you lose. And you know what? It's going to be even better when I'm right across from you and watching you lose next.
Oh, I don't think so. We are so sick of you guys coming in here with your singing and you're laughing at people who are trying their absolute hardest. He was amazing today, and to say anything less than that is not giving him the respect that he deserves. I cannot wait until we
just need to study up on scores and soundtracks for Innergeekdom.
He got lucky last time. Okay, she deserved the win. She had that win, so no, not again.
Okay, it's very lovely the Canaries decided to chirp, but the league has 99 degrees of greatness, and 6 is inconsequential.
You know what? I'm above beyond smack talk. I'm not going to do that anymore. But you don't know who Q is, James Bond. I'm sorry. I'm not going to smack talk. So 6 degrees. I haven't even thought about that match because it almost seems like a non-match to me. And I'm not going to. This is not talking back. You know, she tried to come at me in the singles. I battered her back down. Now she's going to bring in a double act to come against us. But I've got my duo here with the dynamic duo going in and that competitor there in the teams, and I got your team behind me. So I'm not sweating it at all. I can do this all day, guys.
Plus, you never know when Gertler's going to show up.
You never do, but he will to the match against 6 degrees when that happens. Well, again, Mike Kalinowski, great showing today. Our condolences, but I'm sure that you are going to come back strong. Now back to you, Christian and Josh.
Well, look at that. A lot of crashes there. How about
Shocker.
How about Burnett and Finstock or Dagnino crashing the interview there and talking smack to Cushing? I mean, he's got a match with Jay Washington next week. He better worry about before he's talking to Cushing. And then you have Jay Washington himself and 6 Degrees crashing Mike Kalinowski, challenging them, kicking a man when he's down, if you will.
Unbelievable. I think we might need to get a bigger interview space, Christian. With all the crashing that happens at the back of these things, my goodness.
And Mike Kalinowski clearly, for lack of better words, crushed.
Yes.
He just is. You know, that was a tough match for him. He's not done. He's got the team coming up. He's entered into the singles tournament as well.
Yep.
So there's a lot of more opportunities here for Mike Kalinowski. He's got to get himself back on the Innergeekdom horse. It's going to be a little bit of a road now at 0-2.
Yeah, and you know what? He's a fan favorite. He always plays really, really hard and really, really well, but somehow he just can't close it, and therefore does not get coffee, because coffee's for closers, Christian.
Well, Rachel Cushing will indeed be in that triple threat match now. Now she's got to see who she's going to play with. Is it going to be Inman? Will it be Coy Jandreau? Will it be Jay Washington? Or will it be Robert Meyer Burnett? But she has positioned herself to get towards that title shot. She wanted to do it. She fought well here, and the categories went her way.
You may call her the Crusher, but she is a silent killer, Christian.
She really is. All right, guys, so make sure that you comment here, like, and another thing that you should be doing is share this. Go on to the Schmoedown Reddit page. Go to the Schmoedown Facebook page. Do it all. Be the active members that you guys have been. Comment here. It really helps. Like, get it to over 12,000 likes. Do all the comments. See what you can do, because we got the tournament coming up. There's a lot of great matches happening. So make sure you check it out. And the team title match coming up very, very soon between the reigning champions, some would say the most dominant champions in the Schmoedown history, the Patriots. 6-0 going up against now Team MODOK, formerly known as Rotten Tomatoes.
Nobody knows what MODOK is,
no,
Christian.
but will we know after that match happens? It's all coming up really soon. So, and watch Inside Schmoedown every Thursday on the Facebook page on Collider. For Josh McCouga, I'm Christian Harloff. And now for fantasy stats, Josh McCouga.
I'm here. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update post-Killer versus Crusher, one of the greatest matches in the history of the Innergeekdom Championship. I'm here as always, joined by my right-hand man. Today on my left side, Mr. Cody Hall. Cody, what did you think of the match? My thoughts exactly. Now, if you have either one of these people on your fantasy team, you're thinking to yourself, wow, that was a pretty good work on the fantasy points day, not only for Crusher, but Kalinowski. They went toe-to-toe, point for point, an almost perfect first round. Songs James Bond for Cushing. If you don't have Rachel Cushing on your team, you should probably get her. Don't you think, Cody? I agreed. And Cody, what do you think of Kalinowski's performance? Exactly. And Cody, how would you think about, future performances for the Crusher? Exactly. Cody Hall, a man of many words, a man of many talents, and extremely broad shoulders as compared to last time he was on the Fantasy Update. I think personally, you don't have a lot of Innergeekdom people on your team in the fantasy. That's my point here. Innergeekdom are bigger matches, a lot more points possible. If you're looking at your fantasy thing, I'm not getting much points out of the fantasy in my singles. Pick up some Innergeekdom players. Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to say anything. Regardless, he's got a great set of eyes. He's a happy guy. And he's a really, really nice guy. That's Cody Hall. I'm Josh McCouga. We'll see you next time right here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Say bye, Cody. Exactly.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.
Yeah, that was a great match. It did end up the way that I wanted. I'm glad that Rachel won. Kalinowski just got killed by the scores and soundtracks, both in round 2 on the wheel and then the final question. And, with any loss in the Schmoedown, if you get different categories, who knows what's going to end up happening. Had Kalinowski not gotten scores and soundtracks in round 2, I think he probably would have won. Even if he did get the final question scores and soundtracks with the Deadpool question. Yeah, that was a great game. As for me, I did not do that well. I think I only went 6 out of 12 in round 1. I need to rewatch that and tally that up before I throw round 1 up on Facebook and the Fan Schmoedown League, Reaction League. but I think I only went 6 out of 12, which is not good. Had a lot of easy misses. Just was off my game tonight. I don't know what happened. A lot of great matches coming up. Not entirely sure who's playing on Friday, but I'll find out and let you guys know. Also on Friday, after my Schmoedown match, I think I'll do the Schmoedown live at its normal time at 9 o'clock Central. I'm sorry. I'll do the Schmoedown live on Friday at its normal time at 7 o'clock Central. And then at 9 Central, I will hopefully have crossed the 200 subscriber milestone again. If you weren't paying attention yesterday and today, I am so close to crossing 200 subscribers here on YouTube. I did cross it briefly yesterday, and I was happy. I went live twice, the 2 live streams celebrating, doing Q&A, whatever. Unfortunately, YouTube had another one of the famous purges of inactive accounts, spam accounts, and bots. I must have had a couple in my subscriber base. I lost 6. I gained 1. I'm currently at 195. Hope to recross 200 again by Thursday. That would be an awesome birthday present. And then, so hopefully on Friday, after the Schmoedown, I will do another live stream, and we can hang out and talk. And, if you guys have any questions for a Q&A, answer those. Basically just hanging out with you guys. It was awesome last night, even though it was a little preemptive, unfortunately. Stupid YouTube and stupid bots, inactive accounts. I hate that. But anyway, I will get to 200 soon enough. Hopefully by my birthday. Like I said, that would be a fantastic birthday gift that you guys could give me. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up here. There's nobody in the chat room. So I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you so much as always for watching. Make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't already. And until next time, I will see you at the movies. Bye-bye. Man, I sucked tonight.